Hello everyone, this is Professor Cedar and welcome back to Dauntless. This time I'll be going over my least favorite weapon of all five, the War Pike. Right off the bat, the War Pike is very support heavy. Its main gimmick is that instead of doing stagger damage, it deals wound damage. Which, I mean, is perfectly fine, except when you're trying to solo behemoths like I'll be trying to do. Because it's a support weapon with nothing to support except itself. And it doesn't do that much. It doesn't do too much part damage. So anyway, on to the actual description. Disregard harvesting, I will be calling the Y attacks either Y attacks or spinning attacks. So, two main 1-button combos. There's 5 X attacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you can hold down the X button on the last one to have a multi-attack. And the Y attack is one of the weirdest attacks in the game. It has 3 button inputs. So, let me do that again, and I'll let you know which are button inputs. 1 input, 2 inputs, 3 inputs. That last one where he spins around his head like 5 times, that is 1 input of the button. You cannot cancel that animation by dodging or doing another attack. You are stuck in that animation unless you are knocked out of it by the behemoth. Now, main thing with the War Pike is that the X and Y attacks are interchangeable. You can go 1, 2, then do... Except you can't do that. You can't do the finisher. You can do X, X, Y, Y, X, X, then hold down X. Which is perfectly fine if you're not being targeted all that often. If you're constantly being attacked by the behemoth, you're never going to get more than 3 attacks, and you're lucky to even start the Cuisinart. By the way, the Cuisinart is what I call the multi-attacks. Now, the special meter is something interesting. As I do damage to it, you'll notice that that bar will fill up. I press the special button, and it uses up that entire bar and loads in one of those rocket things. Those are bullets. You can load in up to 3 bullets. And when you use a bullet, you will always use the rightmost bullet in your inventory. To use a bullet, you hold down the special button, and as that circle closes in, your bullet gets more accurate and deals slightly more damage. And this is the only way to interrupt the behemoth. You cannot interrupt the behemoth with just the slashes, you have to interrupt it with a bullet. Now, the Rogue Shrike is making this look fairly easy since he sits still a lot. Ow. Oh, he stopped right in front of me. Now, worrying about accuracy on the bullet is not as important when it's, say, for instance, a Shrike. Because when a Shrike attacks you, his hitbox slowly covers the screen. Which means if he's right on top of the screen and he doesn't stop right in front of you, it's almost a guaranteed hit with the bullet. Tail that needs to be broken. And there he goes. That was actually a really quick runaway. One glitch with the Shrike units is that whenever you meet the wound quota, their body part starts to glow, and then that glow goes away once the part is broken. Or when you break Shrike tails, the hitbox for the Shrike tail is right in between the two legs, so the break will glow. I've already broken that leg. However, it's still glowing because the tail is still has an open wound. And of course I do porting. Hitting the tail is a 50-50 shot with every single attack. It's super annoying. I did not let go of that button. Anyway. There we go! Now, as I finish up this road trek, I'll talk about why I don't like the War Pike. As I've already mentioned, it's mostly support, which is bad for soloing units, which is pretty much the only time I'll ever use the War Pike, because if I have like a daily or something that requires me to use the War Pike. But besides that, I like to be able to do a lot of damage consistently. And as you can see, I'm only doing anywhere between 75 and 80 damage, depending upon where I hit. So, consistency is not with the War Pike. Also, the higher the charge of the bullet, the more damage it does. Which means bullets can do anywhere from like 150 damage to 1800, depending on how much you charged it, if you hit a wounded part, if it has anything extra to it, all of that is factored in, so this is a very inconsistent weapon, which is not something I really like. And also the fact that it's mostly support. So that'll do it for this episode of Dauntless. Next time, we'll actually start moving on to a new behemoth. Until next time.